When I first heard about this next story, I thought, this cannot be true. But here at Ripley's, every single story we show is absolutely true. We take great pains to verify every story. Not me personally, but we have researchers out there who make sure each story is 100% accurate. Now, for the first time anywhere, in a Ripley's exclusive, here is the story of a man who lost his manhood, then turned to his left amputated finger for a second chance. Unbelievable, but true. So believe it. Gaius Chikeli looks like any other Hollywood tourist. But this loving father is actually facing a devastating decision. You see, Gaius has cancer, and the only chance to stop the deadly disease is to amputate his penis. Now, in this primetime world exclusive, Ripley's will document a shocking and experimental medical procedure as doctors attempt to replace Gaius' diseased penis with his own middle finger. A native of the former Soviet Republic of Georgia, Gaius is a teacher and dedicated family man. So devoted that when his beloved wife was stricken with a fatal disease, Gaius hid his own horrifying illness in order to spare her the heartache in her final days. But now, since his wife's death, Gaius is forced to face his own life-threatening disease, penile cancer. Doctors give him little chance of survival unless the cancer is stopped. But is Gaius prepared to sacrifice his very manhood for a chance to live? Gathering the courage and desperate to live, he chooses to go through with the surgery. The surgery is successful. Doctors stop the cancer, but the procedure also has devastating side effects. Gaius slips into a deep depression. In his culture, where a man's virility is his life, how would Gaius function without a penis? Despondent, he turns to Dr. Ivan Kuzanov, one of the most renowned surgeons in the Republic of Georgia.
В первую очередь он хотел получить, вернуть себе мужское достоинство. То, что у него во время операции было убрано.
Dr. Kuzanov shocks Gaius with a scary but potential solution. A never-before-tried procedure that might help him. One that sounds so far-fetched, no one can possibly know if it will work. It's an experimental surgery that comes with a catch. A big one. Gaius will have to agree to sacrifice one of his fingers so that surgeons can attempt to rebuild what's left of his penis. The finger will give the reconstructed organ mobility, allowing it to move up and down naturally. But with so many nerve endings and blood vessels, it will be extremely complicated. In addition to the fact that Gaius will already lose a finger, he could also suffer permanent nerve damage or even die from blood loss. It's a tough decision that could help him or just do more damage. But Gaius reaches a life-altering conclusion. He's going to do it. A team of multiple doctors embark on a landmark surgery. As seen in this actual operating room footage, the first obstacle is to safely amputate Gaius' middle finger, complete with knuckles, leaving the bone intact. Step by delicate step, the surgeons begin reshaping the finger, expanding its width by using the skin from Gaius' right arm and leg. Finally, the doctors are ready to attempt the most dangerous part of the procedure, the critical and tedious task of reattaching nerve endings to the abdominal wall. After nearly a full day of continuous surgery, the groundbreaking operation is finally over. Doctors are exhausted, and even these skilled surgeons don't know for a fact if this medical first will be successful. All they can do now is wait and hope. Beginning each day is a struggle. It takes 24 hours just to resume walking. It's over a week before he can use the bathroom on his own, and even then it is extremely painful. The thought of urinating through his finger is still hard for Gaius to handle. After 2 months of recovery, everything seems to be going well. Soon, he resumes his social life, meeting a widow with whom he's become romantically involved. But will Gaius be able to have an erection?
В данный момент, уже год после операции, у него оргазм сохранен, он чувствует даже извержение спермы, вот, которое выходит по уретре, вот даже это он чувствует.
Incredibly, everything works as planned, and Gaios is able to carry on a normal sex life. Even traveling to Hollywood to tell his amazing story to Ripley for the very first time anywhere.
Często słyszał ახალგაზრდა გრძნობს, ჯას გრძნობდი. სულ მქონდა ხალხთან მეცხოვრა და მწონოდა რომ იცოდება იმ ნაპირი გასამქონდა.
With a new lease on life, Gaios exercises regularly, watches what he eats, and no longer feels embarrassed around other people. In fact, Gaios can't wait to return home to ask his new love to be his wife.
Πώς θα μου μιλήσει, δεν είναι όλα σχεδόν.